Hi everyone, it's Angela from Minimal Means. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to subscribe if you're liking my videos, or even if you're not, please subscribe. I was asked to speak about FIRE, which I had to look it up to see what that meant, but it's financial independence, retire early. And I'm no expert, but I think I've made some good choices throughout my life. And now that I'm approaching retirement, I can look back and see the things that I have done well and some things I could have improved on. So I want to share with you in a 3-part series, FIRE, Financial Independence, Retire Early, some tips and strategies that I used over my lifetime and share them with you, starting with uh, young, middle, and then retirement age. So I tell my daughter now, every decision that you make affects your future and your financial future. No matter how little it is, it really makes a difference. So I think the most important thing is the mindset. Have the mindset, if you don't have the money, you don't buy it, meaning you don't put it on a credit card. You save for something and you buy it after you have saved. So this is something you need to start when you're early. A thing that you can do to set up your children for success is at 16, you can open a Roth IRA for them. I did that with my daughter. I had her match what I put in, and then she actually gets an automatic debit from her checking account in a very small amount, just to keep it active. So we did the initial, and if she continues to put in just $20, $25 a month, imagine she's going to have $1 million when she retires. So I think it's important to start early. Pensions are going to be going away, so our kids really need to put as much as they can into the Roth IRA. Don't go into debt for cars. I do not suggest getting a loan for any car. And I like this quote. It said, a $60,000 car or a $20,000 car, both get you to work, but one makes you work longer. And I just love that quote because that is so true. Don't take a loan out on a car. When I was 17, I bought a car for $700. I thought it was pretty because it was a purple Mustang. I bought it because it was pretty and I had the money for it. It died right away. And so I had to buy another car, and that's the only time I've ever taken a loan out for a car. And I got the money from my grandma. I paid $2,000, and she loaned me $2,000, and I paid $100 a month until that thing was paid off. And that was the only time I ever had a loan for a car. And I would never do it again. And I would never buy a new car unless certain circumstances made you buy a new car. But buy just what you need to get you to work. Who cares if it's pretty? Who cares if it's prestigious? Just buy a car that you can afford, that you have the money for. Another point before we get to the next section is raises. Over the years, I've gotten raises in my employment, raises in my rate per hour. And every time I got a raise, I put that additional money away. So in reality, I'm living on what I made probably 20, 30 years ago, because every time I got an increase, I put that money away, whether in a Roth IRA or into a savings account. I didn't spend the additional money, and I didn't get used to the lifestyle creep of spending more money. I'm still living on what I earned in my 30s. So these are some tips to get you started on FIRE, and we will talk next time about middle age and what to do. These are things to do when you're younger, but it's never too late to start putting into action some of these tips. Thank you. Remember, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Bye.